Hello. Let's go to the point. Let me show you the website I chose as our showcase and what we will eventually going to do. This is the website we are looking to have something like it. It is HTTPS, which is secure, and then www, which is World Wide Web, and then brainyworkshop.com commercial. This is a very straightforward website with the good functionality. This is going to be our showcase. We are going to have our header, our logo here. Then this is a list of content, or I can say open menu, because in the mobile version you see all of them straight away because these are list of content. If you go for a menu, you see just an icon of the menu in your mobile version, and then click on that icon and see the items. Here again some other items. So again, list of content or open menu I can call it. So you have your header here and you have some item here. Then you have your page and one by one container and some content inside the container. All the way come down and you see the footer here. And its footer has 2 or maybe 3 layers. Also you have go to the top option, and these kind of like if I click on the third option, it takes me straight away to the third place of the web page. And go ahead, I will show you again. If I click on 6th item, it takes me to the 6th item, and then go ahead. These are kind of anchoring. I will tell you how to do that. So if you go to one of the options, then here it says something and then it says read more. If you click on read more, you go to the page which is about that option, and again you have a container and some reading about. And the interesting thing is, if you want to go back to where you were, you click here, back to main page, Brainy Workshop, and you go back to where you left here. I'll go again. Now if I want to go to the main page on the top of the main page, I go straight away for the main page option. Even if you want to have a blog, you can straight away go to the blog and see the blog here, and back to the main page again where you left. Or if you go for the share, this website mainly concentrated on the main page. So even if you want to go for share it, you will go to the bottom of the page, which is footer, and you choose whatever you want to share it. Okay, so let's go back to our WordPress environment. Okay, let's see what we have done in our website. Our container with 3 elements in it. So if you want to do something about our page, we go to Elementor. If you want to go do something about our header and menu and footers, we need to go to our WordPress environment. So open our Elementor in a new tab and our WordPress editor in the new tab as well. We are in our WordPress editor and we are going to change the color of the menu. Double click on the pen icon and then go to design, and coming down and you see menu color. In the normal condition it is green. We're going to change it to the blue and publish it. So we have it in blue. Now go back to the Elementor environment. In the first container we are going to add an image in the bottom of the header, you see, on the top or bottom. And also obviously this picture is too big, so we're gonna make it smaller. Go change it to the smaller. Don't worry about these numbers. These are just showing you the principle, how they work. Or you can fit a maximum width and you can change the height as well, whatever size you like. Also you can put it in the middle or in the left or in the right. Okay, so or you can change the entire picture by going here and choose a picture. Click on it. If you have a picture in your website library, we will upload some picture here. Now I'm just showing you the principle. Okay, so or you can upload from your personal computer. Okay, now I'm gonna add another element. How to do that? Make sure we are in our container. Then go to the plus icon and add an element, and it open up all the elements you can add. Then we're gonna put a text editor at the bottom of the image. So text editor, going to the container in the bottom of the picture and leave it there. Okay, now we want the text to be in the middle. So go to the style, put it in the middle. Go to the advanced and deselect it so every value are individual. You can have in the right, in the left, whatever you want. So we have our container with the header, picture and text editor. We publish it. Now we go to our WordPress, refresh it. Now open our website and see our menu in the blue, our container, our header, our picture, our text in the middle. Because we are going to work on the page, we are open with the Elementor. Now to show you how easy you can edit another container which is quite the same, you easily can right click on your container and then duplicate it. Now you can make some change in the second container. So to recognize our second container, I straight away go to style and change the color of the border to something else, quite like red one. Okay, now publish. So we have first container, second container, and third container. And in this container, we need to do some changes. Okay, in this second container, we are going to have a container inside our container. If I go straight away to add another image, here is going to the top or bottom. So I will delete this image. Now I put a container in the middle. Okay, now I'll click here and put a grid in it. You can edit your grid, maybe 2 rows and 2 columns. And then here you can add image to every individual one. One here, one here, and you can have 4 different images. And if you want the whole container to be a smaller, you need go to the top option. Look, the bigger container, and on this top option you need to make it a smaller. Now you can change the alignment of the items. They are in the middle right now, in the center. So again, double click on the 6 dot of the container, edit the container, and make the alignment of the item starting from left, any individual, this one again, in the left, and this one again, in the left. So everything started from the left. If you want all the elements to be at the center, you go to the container, edit the container, and then choose it aligned item in the middle. So everything in the middle. Or you can choose every individual alignment by doing the alignment to the left. Then publish. So to see what we have done, again we go to the WordPress and refresh. Now open our website to a new tab, and you see our first container. Your header is still there, nothing has changed. And the second container with 4 images instead of 1. Also 4 images in the middle, but the header and text starting at the left. Okay, we're gonna have our third container again, just to speed it up, so you are not getting bored, I'm not getting tired, everybody's happy. Okay, so again, right click on the 6 dot and duplicate our container here. Again, to recognize it, again straight away go to style, change the border from red to green, and publish straight away. And our alignment in this container going to be in the center. So our third container has green border and alignment are in the center. We're going to add something to this container which the others doesn't have it. It's called anchor. So we go to edit container, add an item, search for anchor menu, you see that, and straight away bring it to the top of our container. What it does, it helps us to navigate our page in the future. So we have this, and you see this ID of menu anchor. What is it? For example, about. We call it third container and publish. This is not going to be shown in the real website. The only thing it does, it gives you an ID which you can recognize this container. Edit menu anchor. Okay, it's called third anchor. Okay, just right in the middle of the video, I realized by mistake I installed Astra theme twice just a couple of hours ago. So when you go to your page and click all page, you see you have two versions of home page. One which we were working, and one which is the new one. So if you right click on your website name and look at your website, this is not what we left. So all we have done is lost or not. What we are going to do, we are just again back to our server and make sure we are in the right website. What we are going to do, we are going to go to backup and then restore our website, and the best option for us is the latest we had, which is last night, and then restore it. And it asks us for permission and things, and then restore. So restoring backup, it may take some minutes or hours, and you can close and just wait for the backup restore to happen. Okay, so we will go back to our overview page about our website and leave it for 10-15 minutes or maybe an hour, and back to our WordPress and our website, see what we have. Right, now let's see what happened. If we go to admin panel, which is WordPress panel, now we are in our WordPress. Right now, click open a new tab and our website back to where we left. So we didn't lost anything. Good. Okay, from now As you know by now, if you want to do something about the logo or menu or header of our website or footer of our website, we need to go to the WordPress workshop, which is going there by this option, customize. Right click always, which I do, and then open in a new link and go to our WordPress station. Okay. Also back to our website. If we want to do about something about the page, obviously go to the edit with Elementor. So it means edit the page with Elementor. What we are going to do right now, make some change in the header and the footer. So go to header builder. As soon as you click on it, you will get these three layers of opportunity for this header. Okay, so here you have site logo to the left and primary menu to the right. Okay, you can have different layout. You can have some items on the top header when I click and bottom header. So click here and then customize transpiler header. You can use desktop, mobile, and both. So we are going to use it for both. When you go for design, you see above header, primary header, below header, these three. So on the primary header, I just want to show you what happened. I turn it to red. Look at this. This is your primary header. Yes? Okay, so we just return it to the white. So these three for these three layers here. We have just one layer here. I can show you what you can do with these three layers. For example, in these three layers, when you click on it, you go to above header. And on the above header, you click on this plus, you can add something. And click on the plus, you can add something here. For example, an account for the website who has the user account or button or HTML, a link to another website or another place of your website, secondary menu if you have any, and also search, social media if you are very keen about social media. So we add social media here. And you have your social media icons on the above header. We keep it here just to show you we have above header, we have primary header, and also below header. We add something on the right. We add something like search engine, and your search engine will appear in a second, and you have your search engine. You see that? So you have above header, primary header, and below header. You see, this below header is mixed up with the container here. So we need to move this container down or reduce this below header to match to this line. So what we do, we just reduce below header because it's just a search engine. So we can reduce it to 44. Now it's quite matched. So now we have below header, primary header, and above header. In our above header, we have social media, and in the below header, we have search engine. Okay? So, in your search engine, double click on the pen here and make a design for your below header. Here, you see, you can change color and everything. So, your job to play with them and learn about them and get used to them. Okay? So, we have 3 layers of header here right now. Now, to make it look a little bit better, we need a logo, literally a logo about our website. So click on this pen icon and select a logo. You go to your media, and I just uploaded some pictures here. So I choose this one for my logo, and it's always good idea to fill in all text area by the name of your logo or any picture, and make a memorable and sensible name for your pictures all the time. For example, I call this picture center black, which is it's a black in the center. So, and I put all of this because these kind of things make your website rank better in the future. Okay, so now select it, and it asks us if you want to crop it because it's too big for logo, or if you want it like this. So I will show you what to do. If you choose crop it like that, it will just give you this area, which is not what you want. So you say skip cropping and see what happens. It comes exactly the full picture. And if it is too big sometimes it's too big, you just small it. Just really easily you can small it. Look, logo width, you can be 100 or 50. Okay? So now I just keep it to 100. Now we have our logo. Because we have our logo and our primary header is bigger and our below header comes to this picture. So what should we do? This time we cannot reduce anything. So we need to move this container later to be matched to our line like that here. I will show you in a second. Okay, in a minute actually. Right now we have got upper layer, primary, and below about our header. So I think that's enough. If you don't see these 3 layers here, you see here hide, and you can see more about your website. But if you go show builder, and you can see 3 layers of your header here. Okay, so I bring it down because we have our 3 layers. Now I publish it. Okay, right now let's go to our website, see what we have done. This is our website before, and now you see we have our social media connection, we have our logo, and we have our search engine. The problem is this header has been mixed up with our container. So what should we do? We just bring down the container. Okay, to edit the container and the page, what we do, we go to edit with Elementor. Open a new link. Now we are in our page editor or page builder, which is Elementor. Okay, so we need to bring this container down all the way to the below header. Go to advanced and then here make it bigger margin on the top, which is bring it down. So let's go to 300. It's more memorable, okay? And the padding is going to be 60, okay? So it's memorable, 360. And our search is out of our page area. And it's going to be functional. If you click on it, you see the search coming out. So make sure you manage the distance all the way to the perfection. Now publish it. Again, go to your website and refresh it. And you see all your header. Above header, main header, and below header, which is search engine. And you see all the search engine here. We need something behind this to make it look more acceptable. At the moment, we are just building our structure. Go to Customize, right click, open a new tab. Now we're going to our footer. And in our footer, we have one layer. By clicking on this, you see the menu about below footer. Okay? If you don't see the different layers here, you have to click on show builders and then you see the 3 layers of your footer. And in the bottom layer, which is called below layer, it already has copyright. Just leave it as it is. We're going to do something about those 2 layers on the top. In the middle layer, which is called primary footer, we're going to have 2 departments and have one HTML, one kind of social media or something. I will choose small and large. Now on the top layer, which is called above footer, I just need one column which is in the middle and is going to be inline the whatever inside it, and again you have full control. You can make it bigger or smaller, whatever you want, you see. So again, you add a component here. What component we put? We put footer menu in the middle, okay? And in these 2 sides, again go to the primary footer. You see primary footer, and in the first you put again social media, and for this one you put HTML1. Okay, so in the footer we have got footer menu, we have got social icons, we have got one HTML, which would be our link to our email. So it's going to be kind of later job. We just have it here. You can just get rid of it, and later, very later, when you have your email, your specialist email about your website, then link it to your email. So you can have it anyway. And again, copyright here. So we have got our footer Done. Then publish. Okay? Now go to our website. This is our header and this is our footer. I'm gonna refresh it and see what we have done. Look, our media here, our HTML here, our copyright here. If you want to literally connect any of these icons to the exact place, which is Facebook, Twitter, or X, so click on the pen menu and then you see the social icons here, and then you see Facebook. Bring it down, label is Facebook, make a URL of the Facebook, which is easy. Go to Facebook page, copy and paste the link here. Right now, if you go to our website and click on them, it goes nowhere. It goes back to our website because we didn't link it to them. So you have to link it. Menu here is not appear. Why? Because we don't have footer menu. I will show you how to manage your footer menu. To manage our menu, we can go through customize and then manage our menu from there. Here, manage your menu from here. Exactly. So primary menu and primary menu 2. But I suggest you go back to your main WordPress area. In the WordPress area, there's an option for menu, appearance, menu. This is the best way to manage the menu because it has everything clear. So in your top menu, where you are in the primary menu, which is on the top, you see, and primary menu second, you can manage the location of your menu, and then primary menu here, secondary menu, and footer menu. Okay, so in the footer menu, we put again the same as primary menu. So we have just primary menu on the top and on the bottom. Save the change. Okay, now go to your website and you see every difference, and also social media, HTML, and your copyright. Go to your WordPress footer menu and it is your footer area. I change it to the different colors so we clearly see our menu. Sometimes you don't see anything here because everything is the same color. You know, the background, everything. So if you don't see, you change the color, and then when you see them, then you choose whatever you want. We can give a background to the menu. I will show you, for example, this one. We're gonna make a background like very dark and publish, and then go to your website and update and see, look, I don't like this background anyway. So you can do anything about your menu, footer menu here by clicking on the menu and having here. But what I do, I go back. So make sure you get rid of that background. Okay, so you see that clean and obvious. Okay, so if you see this is a lot space, you can reduce the size of the layers. For example, middle layer, I believe it is too high. Right now, it doesn't show it here. So if you get rid of it, here you can see that's why they put this anyway. You see the height. So put about 30. Okay, not too bad. At the moment I just turn it back to normal, and you see the height here. But you can change them, you can manage. Thank you to be with me watching, and like it and subscribe. It will help me, you and others. See you in next video. Bye now.